Morning, Colorado. Hope that you are doing well. Aaron Johnson here with Mile High Live. Just enjoying a little bit of my coffee this morning before I head off to work, and want to take a moment to share an inspiring story with you of an amazing physical accomplishment that is represented by a young lady from Colorado Springs. And you know what? We just watched the Olympics. Well, you probably did. I didn't, because I didn't really follow the Olympics this year. But, a lot of amazing stories come out of the Olympics of athletes from Colorado. But I got another story that I want to share with you of a young lady named Mandy Horvath from Colorado Springs. Now, Mandy is a special lady who is a double amputee who this summer climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. And there is a lot of great stories out of Tokyo and the Olympic Games from people worldwide, not just from the U.S. But Mandy, I think, has really stood out to me from when I heard about her story in the news this summer. And what she accomplished. And she started out in June. So I'm a little off here, a little dated, but you know what? I think this is still worth sharing. And I think it's worth, just the inspiration that comes from this is worth sharing, even though she did this a couple months ago. Look, she started out on June 10th to climb the 19,000 foot peak in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro. A double amputee who unfortunately lost her legs in a train accident when she was 21 years old, just a few years ago. And look, she suffered from depression just like anybody would, and really was down in the depths with her depression. And climbing around the Colorado Springs area is something that has, according to local news reports, helped her overcome that deep depression, struggles with alcoholism, and find inspiration in her life and more meaning in her life, and just overcome that situation that she's confronted with in her early 20s, and how difficult it would be to have the basic way that you get around your mobility change like that overnight. Would be hard on any one of us. And Mandy, I think, is just a tremendous story of how to overcome that struggle and find that meaning in her life and do this. So she started out on the 10th. 6 days later, she summited Mount Kilimanjaro, and here is a picture of her flying the Colorado flag after summiting the mountain. She climbed Kilimanjaro on 19,341 feet by crawling up the mountains on her two hands, unassisted, without prosthetics. She climbed up that mountain. And I have not climbed a 14er in Colorado. I should have by now. I will, but I haven't done it. I have no good excuse. And Mandy here went to Africa and did this, and just an amazing accomplishment on her part. And look, I don't know about you, but seeing that Colorado flag flying on top of that mountain, that brings a lot of happiness. And I don't know, if you don't look at that and you're not proud of what Coloradans are doing and the type of people that we're surrounded by and the type of people that are in our community, I'm sorry, but I don't know what'll get you there. I mean, this is really pretty amazing stuff. And I just thank Mandy for her dedication, her, I don't even know what to say. Just willingness to dive down deep and do this hard work and overcome her struggles is really an inspiration. And the struggles that she had, like I said, any one of us would have them, but she has shown that they can be overcome, and these physical limits aren't holding her back. And I know for me, I don't have the limits that she has, but I'm not doing something like this. I mean, I go out and walk my neighborhood, go for a hike, when I can. Did it a few weeks ago, and it was great up near Winter Park. But to get on a plane, to go to Africa, climb a 19,000 foot peak, and do it in 6 days by crawling up there on your hands is tremendous. So what an inspirational story. Mandy, you stand out this summer among all of these athletes and their physical accomplishments that we've seen in Africa. I'm sorry, in Tokyo. I think you are above them, because this is really quite tremendous. So I want to share this story because I've been kind of following it this summer and just so inspired by what she has done, and wanted to be sure that she gets attention to this. So this is a type of story that I love to share here on my stream, because my mission with Mile High Live is to spotlight people who are elevating Colorado, who are doing great things in our community, being inspirations, rolling up their sleeves, doing the hard work to help out their neighbors, their community, and really just make this state the great place that it is to live. So I hope those are the type of stories that you're interested in and are interested in following, because there's so much negativity going on around social media. But to see something like a story like Mandy Horvath of Colorado Springs doing what she's doing and being an inspiration, I think it's worthwhile to focus on those stories and not let the negative news cannibalize the good news that is out there, the good news of people that surround us here in Colorado and the things that they're doing. So that is why I am doing this stream. I hope that you'll join me in this, and follow down below if you do, comment, and would love to hear inspiring stories that you want to share that I can help tell as well. So I'm Aaron Johnson with Mile High Life. Thanks for joining me for a few minutes this morning.